What's going on, guys? We are back.
The pageantry of college football on full display tonight as we've got drones with a red and white light show to get the black shirt faithful ready to go. The Cornhuskers will kick it away to start us off.
Okay, here we go. We're underway.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Off play action on first down. There are always butterflies to start a game.
And that's going to be a big-time play and a first down.
The adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all
Yeah, they just never got
We
any
say
pressure.
That, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And the Badgers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Turning it on. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big
And
gain
a big-time
and
run for
first
50
down this
yards.
offense.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack. And their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Let's take just a moment here and talk about Wisconsin. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. That becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? It comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
On fourth down, looking for the completion.
That's caught touchdown.
Wisconsin grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Who needs a field goal when you can get a touchdown? First drive, set the tone, making a statement. 4th and goal, we are going for it. We are here for all the smoke. Nice job by this offense, capitalizing on the momentum, getting a touchdown to start this football game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cornhuskers offense will take the field for the first time. Tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake down to throw.
And that's going to be a sack.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And he just got the on Wisconsin call and went on into the backfield to pick up the sack.
Yeah, jumping around on quarterbacks in the backfield. Really good job getting upfield, playing aggressive, playing like their hair's on fire. Wisconsin linebackers do that year after year.
To the air, it's Price. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Working the
Short.
fella to the corner. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. At midfield, he's got room. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run.
It's from the struggle against
creating some
Rutgers.
indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He's got him in the flat. This junior making his presence felt
In
and
the
making
yard.
a stop after a short gain.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. Target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is.
I'm out.
Make sure he gets the
Cornhuskers.
on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker.
And splits.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
That is such a big play for the offense. A lot of these 4th down pass plays are just designed to pick up the first. They get even more. They get an explosive play, and that has got to be huge for the offense's confidence.
The Badgers have their offense in high gear with the run on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Barrels ahead. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
This offense came into the game knowing they wanted to try to run the football down here close to the end zone. Just not able to punch it in on that last 3rd down attempt. So now they've got 4th down at 2 yards.
And he's in.
For the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Badger.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Using his legs, it's Yoder. Fights off the defender. And he's brought down after a solid game.
That's gonna do it.
Done in the first quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Price. Wide open downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coach is doing right there on that play.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Release to the back. Makes the catch. It's Yoder. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. Makes a man miss. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Huskers are threatening on 1st and goal. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Huskers!
And Nebraska scores to make it.
Getting it in on the option. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Looking to pass. It's Smalls. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Now on the option. Now the pitch. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throws for the tight end.
It's picked off.
Picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, this did not go as planned.
Makes the quick grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Orji. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains.
What the hell?
Some fresh air.
That's be a touchdown. He somehow escaped all that.
And once he found open
We are tied up.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Ole Miss came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won, and the fact this wasn't ever really in question. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
That's gonna be a sack.
Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Wants to throw. It's Smalls. A strike downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Complementary offensive football, finding just enough balance. And Wisconsin quarterbacks have always done a great job staying within their system.
Stay within the system, stay within yourself, know when to check the football. But more importantly, what do you got to do, Reese? You got to take care of the football. Play action, make those plays, but don't put the ball in harm's way.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Burns. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
That is stuffed.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Bring in the heat.
Oh, fuck.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't get a chance to show off those receiving skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. He'll get this drive started from the 29. It's a draw. Fighting off the defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
Well, 100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't assume the tackle is going to be made.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. To throw, it's Price. Lofts one high and deep.
And he dropped it.
Deep ball was right on the money to make that catch. The Huskers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pitch.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Got his man.
And that's caught.
Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking for the score. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Gets it out fast. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Quick timeout call by the offense after throw on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
Throws to the tight end.
Dropped.
Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll try the run, and this one will be stopped for no gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
And the Badgers will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get...
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Nice job there running the option. And when you think about Nebraska quarterbacks, it always is about the option. All the way back to the great Tom Osborne and head coach. Whether it was Tommy Frazier, quarterback, Eric Crouch, we've seen win a Heisman doing it. This guy right here has the ability to use his speed to hurt defenses in the option game.
Now, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Motion from the wide receiver. On the ground, it's Yoder. He's brought down.
Yoder.
It'll be enough for a first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. After run, now throw.
That's gonna be a huge sack.
Slung down back at the 43.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There's been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles. And a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down.
That's gonna be a touchdown.
Touchdown, Cornhusker. They take the lead with the 6.
In Nebraska.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking deep. And is knocked away.
Looks
And
incomplete.
incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
And deja vu again. I'm not surprised, man. They found this guy for several touchdowns today, and they were looking for him again. He's made plays. He's dependable. What?
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice block about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job of getting down the field, making a huge play.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Rush is on him. They get to him as he...
That's incomplete.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And at this point in the game, we just can't say enough about how good the defense has been covering this guy. Coming into the game, they knew he was the critical factor for this offense with his skill set. But they have really been able to shut
I think he's
him
short.
down. They force another incompletion down the field looking his way. To me, that's one of the biggest reasons why they're winning this game.
I think you run that ball right there knowing that I'm going to run it again on 4th down. I'm going to go for it on 4th down. I got another play. Nice job by that defensive line, not getting moved around, making a play. They got to get one more stand right here.
4th and 1. I think everybody in the stadium knew what was coming. It was going to be QB sneak, trying to get some push. Quarterback, see if you can find a crease. Pick up the first. Keep the drive alive.
That's incomplete.
The shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Pass was intended.
Leaves it with the back.
From the tight end, Folk.
There, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Looking left. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Running back searching for a hole. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Are you kidding me? I thought he was going to run off field.
Another interception. His 3rd one of the night.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And they give it right back.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
Here's a hit. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Flushed out of the pocket. Tight end finds a soft spot. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Right on the money. And it's a catch.
I thought he dropped it. I'm like, oh shit.
These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
And that's incomplete.
And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter.
And Nebraska leads number 2.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top.
Wisconsin.
Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Looking downfield at Smalls. Fires left.
And that's incomplete.
On the deep ball.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. because you need a touchdown. Now it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
And he's going to be short! Wisconsin comes up short. And the score here could just about effectively end the game.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback has to protect himself. Gets down with the slide. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of pain.
And that's dropped.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker.
You got it.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Smalls. Just
Overthrown.
a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them.
Smalls has had a rough game.
The play action fake. Finds his tight end. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The Badgers are in the hurry up. Leaves it with the back. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella...
He did not get it. They're going to say he did not get it.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Going to throw it over the top of the D.
Dropped.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left.
And they keep the game alive.
They put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of implications at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. He'll take the deep shot.
Ball's in the air. Incomplete.
Incomplete thanks to
And
a
Smalls is down.
man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 4th down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he'll slide after picking up the 1st down. And the Badgers are marching down the field.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but
Trying to get behind the defense.
That is caught!
15. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. 1st and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. To the air, it's Smalls. Here's the pressure.
And he gets sacked.
The quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection he was trying to pay off this red zone
And
opportunity.
that looked a lot like pass interference to me.
3rd and long. Here comes the heat.
And incomplete.
Incompletion on 3rd down.
Gotta take a shot at the end zone.
Yeah, we already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back.
That's incomplete.
Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over.
Nebraska wins. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Have a good one. And I'm out.